Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back to my channel. I want to start this over because I keep saying but you know what, I'm not going to. So, it is October and it is coming up upon the anniversary that my doctors told me to go home and say goodbye to my friends and family. Hey, baby boy, what is it, old man? It's okay. You heard the dog outside? So, in February 2017, I was diagnosed, well, and thinking back and looking back, December of 2016, I had went with my son to a robotics competition at the college. And he had also, I had taken him to the state, one of the state colleges for the robotics. And I remember being in the gym and coughing and having this horrible cough. And it wasn't, it was like the gym of the college. You know, it was really big. I felt embarrassed because I kept coughing and I couldn't stop and I couldn't help it. So that was December 2016, and I had a pain like, it was like right here, a really bad pain. And it was just like pressure and it hurt really bad. And so I went to the doctor about it and I had some tests done. And in February 2017, I'd went to like a gastrologist and they did some tests and they wanted me to come in. So I went in and that day was a crazy day because my car had messed up and wasn't working. So I asked my mom if she could come pick me up and take me to the doctor. And she said that that I'd have to give her some gas money. And I didn't have the gas money at the time because I was getting the car apart. And so anyway, I'd got someone else to take me. So they took me and my daughter, my youngest, was with me. And so we get to the doctor or that might have been for whenever I go for my results. That was for my results. I'd already went for my test and that was for my results whenever all that had happened. And they didn't tell me to bring anybody or anything, like, looking back, I don't think. But anyway, it worked out where I wasn't alone. And so I was at the doctor's office, and I went in to talk to the doctor, and he was very just like nonchalant. You have cancer. Do you want to go to this place or this place? One of the places was out of state, and I didn't think that my insurance would pay for it. And the person that was with me recommended this other place, so I was like, I kind of like, I don't know if you would call it tunnel vision or a trance. It was just like a outer body experience. Like, I left and I don't remember. I just remember what he said. And then I remember going into the bathroom when I was at the doctor's office, and I called my mom. I was crying, and she was like, well, do you want me to come there? And I was like, no, how do you get here? You don't have no gas, remember? And, like, it was just, like, unbelievable. And I kind of think my mom thought it was unbelievable, too. I'm not sure. So I was crying in the bathroom, and I'd called my mom. I just fell apart, and I got myself together because I was about to talk to my daughter, and so we left, and I walked out of the bathroom and went to where other family was that had taken me. And I don't remember anything else about that day. I remember going to the library and getting books about how you tell your kids you have cancer and looking it up, and it's not nothing you ever really want to do, you know? Tell your kids that you have cancer and you could die. Like, it's not something that I wish upon anyone. So he told me I needed to go, like, to get treatment the next day. And it was like over a week before I was able to get everything in order and get down there to get treatment, because I didn't know. Everything changed about my life that day. Definitely learned how to live more spur of the moment. And it's not a big deal if plans don't work out. You know, things happen for a reason. I feel very strongly about that things happen for a reason. So then I had some scans and tests done, and the surgeon was out of the country on a mission trip. So I had to wait even longer. My surgery had to be rescheduled. So anybody watching this, I share my journey in hopes of helping someone else. Like, I hope through what I've went through and what gives me, like, what I feel like PSTD, and maybe the mistakes or mishaps or anything that I went through that would help anybody else's journey from my mishaps or mistakes or things that had happened to me. Like, that's what I want from my channel, to be able to help someone else. And so I would say, if you get tests and they tell you that you have cancer, then it is my best advice to you to get another scan right before you're supposed to have surgery. Because I had scans and tests, and then had to wait. And when my surgeon got back and they rescheduled my surgery, I went in. Come to find out after that, the surgeon said that they cut me open and the tumor wasn't there. And that's why they cut me open, to get the tumor. But the tumor wasn't there. But he said there was still cancerous cells and traces of cancer there. But that it was like now spread through my body, going through my body like a ping pong machine, looking for places to go and settle. So it's my understanding from my own research that everyone has cancer in their body. Everyone has cancer cells in their body. So was mine high enough for all the chemo and radiation that was administered and prescribed to me? I don't know. I've got to go get my my records. I've got to physically drive down there and get my records, and I'm in the process of doing that and taking care of that, because I had mailed and asked to get a copy, and I had to send a request form and all that, and then they sent me it was this thick, like 1.5 inch thick paperwork in a manila, big envelope, and it was the same few pages over and over and over. It was ridiculous. Just one second. Ridiculous. So anyway, so July 2017 is when I had the surgery. It was called open Ivor Lewis surgery. And they cut me from my boobs to my belly button. And I don't want to stop this. They cut me from my boobs to my belly button. Just a second. Can I stop this and start it again?